Welcome to the gunchannels.com early lobby. I'm Night Strike. Thanks for listening.
Right. How you doing there, Night Strike? Huh?
It's Aaron.
Yeah. Hi.
So, have you decided to get that Picatinny red yet?
I need to do that.
I mean, seriously, you mentioned a 50, something that's worth $50 a gun part, right there, man. Come on, you totally need to throw a scope on there.
I do. Do I need to change? Do I need to somehow?
It's apparently it's just a screw in. All you do is just take one screw out and mount it on there, and that's it.
Right.
So,
right.
I mean,
but do I need to modify of how it ejects because it's top ejecting?
I don't think so.
But anyways, if you didn't hear me talking,
I hear a lot of clicking.
Huh?
I hear a lot of clicking.
What? You hear loud equipment?
No, clicking. Click, click, click. That. Uh-oh. What are you playing with?
What am I playing with?
Yes, what are you playing with?
See right here. Ruger SR9C.
Oh, your mom's boyfriend's gun?
Yeah.
Put your cap back on. You look better with it.
I in fact do, to be honest.
I'm just busting your chops, man. I'm not being serious at all.
The 10-round magazine as well for if you plan to carry in California for some reason.
Why would you want to?
I don't know.
No, it's for like concealed carry.
I know, but
why would you want to conceal carry in California?
In 1911s.
1911s with 10-round magazines. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
10-round magazine.
Hey, man.
Possible.
No, I have a 1911, and I have 10-round magazines. That's all I use.
Is it in 45?
Yes, it's in 45.
Cool.
I can prove it right now, actually.
Right. But yeah, 3 different safety features. Got this safety. Loaded chamber indicator and magazine disconnect.
Yeah. Magazine disconnect. My foot.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Yep.
And magazine disconnects. See, that's there. 10-round magazine.
Oh my.
That's how you do it, son.
17-round magazine.
Hey,
man.
Right. 45 ACP.
45 ACP.
What's your excuse?
I don't know. 9mm incendiary rounds. If I can find them.
Yeah, if you can find them, right. 45 all the way.
Right.
Wayne says just yank the disconnector out. You'll be fine.
Oh my. Yankee would come in here and go like, why didn't you get the stainless version?
The stainless revolver version instead.
Oh my. Yeah, like a
That's what he would
GP100
say.
or something.
If it's not a revolver, Yankee's not interested.
Yeah.
If it's not stainless or revolver, Yankee doesn't want it.
True.
Watch, he'll grind me next saying, or grill me. He'll grill me saying, no, I do not always just get the stainless revolver type gun.
Right.
And yet he always goes on about them.
Mm-hmm. I was at the Great American Outdoor Show. I was looking at revolvers. My index finger and my thumb got so tired. I looked at so many revolvers. It doesn't matter how smooth the trigger is or whatever. My fingers got tired.
Well, why did you get a Ruger? Why did your family member get a Ruger? Why not a Kel-Tec?
I don't know. Ask him.
Well, why not get a Kel-Tec? What is it? Sub 2000?
Right.
Greatest
Gen
gun in
2.
the world. Gen 2. Awesome.
Gen 2.
Yes, we totally need the Gen 2s in there.
Oh my.
Hey, remember, we don't hold punches at gun channels.
Right.
Except when it comes to MIM parts. We don't agree with MIM parts.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what Moon says about MIM parts? Just say no
Right.
to MIM parts. And G-Web says, just say no to gluten.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of G-Webs, this is about the Great American Outdoor Show. I was looking in this. There was this bus in there that had like a bunch of guns from a couple different distributors. Dang it.
Distributors.
That's what I.
Okay, there was a lot of guns in this truck. What about it?
But anywho, I was looking. There was a Tapco. There was an AK. There was a Sega AK with Tapco furniture on it. Not bad. Not bad AK. Not at all. Like it's not all the time that you get to hold a real Russian AK-74 variant.
I don't know. Sega. I'm not sure on the Segas.
Mm.
I mean, I've never had one myself, but at the same time, are they really as good as like a Tula?
I don't know.
Are they as good as a Tula, or
I guess they just eat them tools up.
Who knows?
I'm pretty sure they eat them up. What are you doing, Max?
When I say Tula, I mean Tula AKs. I don't mean Tula ammo.
Oh, my bad.
Because there was an AK factory in Tula making AKs. Not just ammunition.
Right.
Because Tula is a city in Russia. I have no idea where, but it's there.
Huh.
Yeah, Tula makes the steel casing rounds.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. But then
they also I don't for like ever they've had gun manufacturers there that made Mosin Nagants. I think they even made SKSs, and of course they had to have made AKs there too because I've heard of Tula AKs with the Tula Star.
Mm-hmm. I also saw a Tapco an SKS with Tapco furniture on it. It also wasn't bad.
Yeah, you put Tapco furniture on an SKS.
Yeah.
You know what the SKS guys say on the SKS forums? Once you change the stock out and the furniture out from Tapco plastic, you bubba the rifle.
Plastic. There was some pretty neat wood on it.
Yeah. Well, if you once you replace the original furniture, it's called Bubbaed. You've Bubbaed the rifle. Good job.
It also had a detachable magazine, by the way.
Well, that I can get behind because
All right.
who doesn't want a detachable magazine on the rifle?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also of the opinion that if you buy a rifle and it doesn't have a bayonet for it, you need to buy one that accepts a bayonet, and you need to get the bayonet because rifles should not come without bayonets.
Yep.
They look naked without a bayonet.
Alright, hold on. Let me get my mic. I can hear y'all better. I'm gonna need my.
Where is a good question? Good company that sells bayonet lugs for AK.
What?
Some that sells bayonet lugs for AKs. I got a couple made during the 90s.
You mean the bayonet lugs that were shaved off, or the ones the add-ons?
The ones that were shaved off.
If you have or see an AK that has the shaved off bayonet lug, you know what you do? You go and add it back on there. I mean, there's two methods of doing it. You can actually just weld on a piece of metal and just basically file it down to where it'll accept a bayonet. But that's kind of cheating. And honestly, I don't know how well it hold up unless you use like a TIG welder. But if it was me, I'd just replace the gas block, and you should be able to, the bayonet lug comes with the gas block. So just replace that.
Yeah, well, they shaved off like half of it, so it'll hold like part of the time.
Yeah, well, if you have an AK that has, a halfway shaved off bayonet lug, you know what you could do? As I said, you could just get a piece of metal and just weld it on there and then shave it down, or not shave, but file it down, so, make it look as close to the other side as possible, and then you can get, like a Bulgarian or a Polish bayonet and throw it on there.
Yeah, I got
Depending
the bayonet.
What?
So I got the bayonets.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was shaved until I went to put it on there.
Mm. Well, that would be the best method, depending on how it is. I mean, if you could show us pictures sometime, we can, put that on the AK's buyer guide to let people know what to watch out for when they're buying AK.
Well, it's one I got during the ban.
Well, but there's still thousands of those things running around here in the United States.
Yeah.
So it's still good for people who buy through online auction or through private sale. So it's still applicable, not technically applicable to the current manufacturers, because some manufacturers aren't even putting bayonet lugs on their AKs, and that's the U.S. ones, and some are. It just depends on which manufacturer.
So I could see if I can get in focus. See it right there, or
Let's see.
basically just filed it down.
They just file it down.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, just get a small piece of metal about the same size, and make sure after you're done with this, you might have to cold blue it, but if it doesn't have any bluing on it, but you're gonna have to weld it on there and then file it down so that it will start accepting bayonets again. But it's like a simple fix. It should, if you do it right, it will only take you about an hour or two to do completely.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a place that sells the gas blocks because I don't have a welder, so probably cheaper.
Yeah. Well, it depends. You could see if there's a a welder in your area. See, call him and ask him how much he would charge to do something like that. Just tell him he needs to use a TIG.
Yeah, the one welder went out of business, so
He might do it cheaper than buying a gas block. You never know.
either or just get another AK.
You could get another AK, or you can just change the gas block out as well. It's just honestly, I support putting a bayonet on an AK because it needs one. It's never looked right on TV without a bayonet. Or in real life, for that matter.
Like are the ones with all the plastic ones. Oh,
Yeah, you mean the new ones?
Yeah, don't want to piss people off using the incorrect terminology. The polymer ones.
The only furniture that's plastic that I would put on an AK is East German furniture because those were originally Bakelite plastic anyways.
With the Segas.
No, it's the what is it? It's the 72 something.
Again, the only Sega I want to get is a shotgun.
The 12 gauge.
A variety of them. .12 gauge into 410 for playing.
What do you own that's 12 gauge?
What?
What do you own that's 12 gauge?
Right now, just a couple semi-auto Brownings.
Nice.
What models?
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't have a semi-auto 12 gauge, and they're at an auction, so I picked them up cheap.
It's not like a Model 5 or something, is it?
No, I don't think so. Let me look real quick.
Yeah, look at them. Let us know. Because remember, this is gun channels. We like talking about guns.
Oh, I was way off. It was a Remington Arms 11A. The Browning ones were way too high for me. Never mind. But it was the same reason I bought a.
No, the Model 11 is the Remington version of I think the Model 8.
Okay, it works great. Fires airtime, pull the trigger, so. When it comes to shotguns, I just get ones I don't have yet, so. Then again, when it comes to handguns, I buy calibers just because I don't have them also.
Yeah, well, I buy handguns that I'm going to use, not ones that are just going to sit in a safe.
Oh, I'll take it to the range, or not the range. I'll take it outside and play with them.
Unless they're like antiques or they're ones I can fix up and just keep as display pieces.
Oh no, I'll take them outside and play with them, but I mean, as for actual carry useful guns,
I still haven't gotten any ammo for that revolver of mine.
What, 32?
Yeah, I can't find 32 right now.
32 ACP or 32 long?
32 Smith & Wesson short.
Oh.
It has about it might be 32, but the issue is it's got as much punch as a 22 does.
Something. That is something.
Well, it's because it's the 32 caliber revolvers were made more for pocket pistols than they were for actual carry guns.
Right. Okay, so I went to while I was at the Great American Outdoor Show in the gun hall. I went to the Browning booth. I saw their 380 1911s, and
that makes me cry.
and
Why not just
they
make
have
like
magazine disconnects in them.
why not just make like a 1903 or a 1900 in 380?
Right.
You know, one of the small Browning guns that were originally in 380 like 100 years ago, because the patents are already out on those.
Yeah.
Anyone can make them. Because making a 1911 in 380 is just, it's wrong. It feels so wrong.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's size of 32 short.
That's 32 short.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cool.
you've got 32 Smith and Wesson short.
Yeah, see, a whole box of them. 2 boxes, actually.
Suck.
Oh boy.
I need some. You suck.
Yeah, I got the last 2 boxes I could find at a gun dealer here. And they've been sitting on shelves for like 20 years.
Do you use 32 Smith and Wesson short, or
Yeah, I got a handgun. I had to go find the ammo.
was it a revolver?
Yeah,
Yeah. What kind of revolver?
H&R,
H&R.
brake topped.
Yeah. I mentioned this before. I don't know if you were around when I did, but I've got an Ivor Johnson / U.S. Revolver Co. brake top.
Yeah, I was here. It looks pretty much exactly the same.
But mine I bought it for like $40 private sale from a guy. He said he couldn't get the double action to work anymore. Turns out whatever packing grease it was in, or whatever grease he had it in when he put it in the safe, had just caked on there. And when I threw CLP all over the parts after I disassembled it, put it back together, worked just fine. So
Yeah, I got
it was just a grease problem. Just need some oil.
Yeah, mine had I got to manually turn the trigger out every time I shoot it. This trigger, where the spring that makes the trigger pop back out, that broke them on. But it's still fun to shoot.
Do you reload any?
And no, I don't shoot that much for the popular rounds. I need to get some for these.
Sorry, I have to play with mine for a little bit.
Hold on. Is that a revolver or something?
Yeah, it's my revolver. It's 32 Smith & Wesson short.
Right.
It's a good revolver, but I haven't shot it yet.
Oh my.
Because the only person I know that has ammo is Tom.
Yep.
No one
Mr.
says-
Old Turkey Tom here.
Right.
And the bad part is, first box I ordered, it just was they had benchmark 32 long, so I ordered the 32. Then I had to go out and buy a 32 long pistol.
Yeah, but longs won't work in short.
Yeah, I know.
But shorts will work in long.
Yeah, the shorts will work in pretty much everything.
If you have a 32 Smith & Wesson long, but you've only got 32 Smith & Wesson short ammo, it'll work just fine.
Yeah.
But the other way, it won't. It's not backwards compatible.
Yeah, well, I bought a box I thought was 32 short. It was from online, ended up being 32 long.
Right.
So I had to go buy another gun.
You'd have to buy another gun just so your ammo would work.
Yeah.
I like that thinking. We need more people like you. If you buy ammo and you don't have the gun for that ammo, you need to buy another gun.
We gotta shoot the ammo.
Right. Or you could do what Royal Nunsuch does and just build a pipe gun.
I prefer something a little safer than that.
Right. He likes to, walk on the wild side, right?
Yeah, I'll modify my guns, and I'll build a gun if I have all the correct parts. But building one from scratch with incorrect, nah, not what I want to do.
Don't make me do it. I'll do it. Don't let the crickets chirp. Aaron, wake up.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Nothing really. I'm on, it's all like, freaking Robbie. It's all like, he's all like, you got little girl strength in your hands. I'm like, Robbie, please. So like, as much as you jerk it, you should have the finger strength to King Kong.
Wow, Aaron. Wow.
I don't know. That's not me talking about. That's freaking Robbie.
That's you and Robbie. What the hell? Come on.
Okay. You got there with a gong.
I've got a gong. No,
Nice.
it's Google effects.
Right. What is props sounds? Yeah. Laughter, there's drum roll, drama, that cha-ching, that cash,
In the cash register.
crickets, fanfare.
Okay, let's not play with that anymore.
Yeah,
The temptation is too great.
it is. New features, background. Huh.
Yeah, if you have your
Blur the
webcam on.
background. Oh, that's sweet.
If you have a webcam on, it puts a background behind you.
Right.
So
Let me just.
you stop that.
Stop what?
Damn it, guys. I finally get you talking again. You start playing with crickets.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
Shoot. I had to say though, the trigger on the Ruger is nice.
Yeah, now get rid of the disconnect.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the video. It's super simple. Super simple. Not even kidding. Oh, how do I? Okay, perfect. Got the ticking clock, I see. Yep.
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 All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think Moon's joining. I'm not sure though. He's all like lights, camera, action in the chat. You're all fired. Oh my. Are any of y'all still there? Hello?
Yeah, we're still here. It's
Huh.
possible watching TV.
I might go back upstairs, finish that cringe compilation I was watching. It was about fandoms, and I was like, oh my. I was like, you know, shaking my head at the TV going, where is humanity gone now? You know? They become so obsessed with these TV shows and stuff, and it's just nuts.
I don't think I'm obsessed with any TV shows, but
Right. But these people are just
are you talking like the
they're
Trekkies?
hardcore fans. Huh?
Talking people like the Trekkies?
Don't know what those are, but yes, you could guess you could say that.
It's not a show to them, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, dress up like the characters, have to watch every show.
Alright. It's just something. Nobody's having anything in the chat. I mean, I sent a link. Guns are cool. True. True. He's totally right. Greg, we need to take out that magazine, disconnect out that Ruger. It takes 2 minutes.
Nope.
2 minutes.
No,
Why?
ain't gonna do it. Gonna leave it like it is.
What are you gonna avoid? What are you afraid? Are you gonna avoid your warranty?
No, I don't want to mess with it. No, there's no need to.
There's no need to.
Where is it?
Okay. Whatevs. Hashtag 45 ARP. Alright, I guess I'm gonna continue watching that cringe compilation. I'll see y'all later.
I'm back. I guess Aaron had to go. Do. So, yeah. If anyone wants to come in here and chat, please do. Because I don't really have anything to talk about right now other than idle chit chat. So someone get in here and start a topic, damn it. It's a flippy. Flippy. Woohoo. Oh no, we lost the flippy. Or did we gain a flippy? I'm not sure.
What?
Flippy, watch out behind you. It's zombies pretending they're not zombies.
Oh God, no. Do I have to worry about the entire time of, like, getting married, or else my father's estate will go to someone else and I'll be thrown out on the street?
Because you're a zombie who doesn't know they're a zombie?
Because I've apparently, that's the rules of medieval days or whatever the fuck it was.
So they don't get to run around yelling brains or, go en masse and mob people to eat them.
No, they do it in the last, 10 minutes of the movie.
And then what happened? Pitchforks?
It ends.
Really? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a horrible movie.
It was a horrible movie.
Well, that's okay. You know why?
Because Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool and he's one funny motherfucker.
And it's this Saturday.
Yeah.
February 13th, right?
14th.
14th. Okay, so this Sunday.
It's Valentine's Day. It's releasing on Valentine's Day. It makes me so happy.
Oh, that makes me sad a little bit.
Did you see the marriage proposal?
No. The reason why it makes me sad is my mother's birthday is the 14th. So.
Just do what I do and forget about your mother.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I don't even know my mother's birthday.
You must not be very close with your family.
Oh no, we're chill.
Yeah, sure you are.
Nah, like I have a big bowl of chili.
That's chilly, not chill.
It's chill. E.
E. Oh wow. Hold on, I got something for that. There we go.
Oh no, you mishit. It's the badoom.
No, that's only if you get a bad joke. So tell a bad joke so I can do.
And you mean to tell me that chill E wasn't a bad joke? You, sir, are mistaken.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty.
Oh boy.
Nah, like legitimately, one of my buddies, back when I played WoW, like on the vent server we used, he had it programmed in. So like whenever basically we'd all be raiding or whatever, and like one of us would say a bad joke, and we'd just like, the air would go dead because they said a bad, stupid joke. So it was like a safety net, and like out of nowhere, you would just, if you like fucked up, you just be like, ladies and gentlemen, the musical stylings of Conway Twitty, and just Conway Twitty would start playing.
Wow.
It was so fucking good.
That sounds awful.
It was great.
No, I mean you had to play WoW. That was awful.
Nah, dude, WoW was like the fucking shit back in the day. Now it's like utter garbage.
No, it's always been garbage. You know why?
Because you're bad at video games?
No, because it's not Warcraft.
Absolutely, Warcraft.
I played Warcraft 1 through 3. WoW is not Warcraft. Go look up Warcraft 1 through 3 and you'll understand.
I've played them.
What does the sheep say?
Was that like a what did the fox say thing?
No, I'm asking you. If you played Warcraft 1 through 3, what do the sheep say?
I don't honestly fucking remember.
Okay.
I remember I would click on a dude and then click on like for him to build a building and you go work, work, work.
And one of them says, I do not sound like Yoda. You click on enough of them, of the sheep, and the sheep will say, Ba Ram you.
Nice.
There's a couple other things. I remember there's one unit you kept on clicking and it exploded.
Remember there's one that would basically just tell you to go fuck yourself. And this wouldn't be targetable after a little while.
This is like Warcraft 2, I think it was. You one of your heroic characters was an elf, and it was a female elf, and you keep on clicking her, and she says, "You don't touch the other elves like that."
Damn.
Yeah, fun stuff.
I mean, I would totally watch the Warcraft movie. I don't give a shit if it's going to be horrible.
Well, I do, but I guess that's just me.
Granted, I'm one of the lame people who actually really like the story and like lore behind that world, so I will be disappointed a lot, but I still want to see it.
I was disappointed when they came out with a game that wasn't Warcraft.
Right, but Diablo's great.
You know what Diablo was when they first released it? It was Warehouse Auction Tycoon. And then they got rid of it.
No, you're talking about Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the original Diablo, which was basically them trying to make Warcraft 3, I think it was, and then they were like, "Wait a moment,
All right, now
what do
let's
we
start
got
talking.
here?" And then they like basically fucking went off on the other thing.
Okay, guns. Go.
Right. I'm gonna look up some Warcraft porn real quick.
I'm hosting this one. Don't show anyone, all right?
I'll leave that up to the audience. Audience, do you want to see Warcraft porn?
No, I'm sure they don't.
You don't know the internet very well, do you?
No, I know. Rule 34. If it's on the internet, there's porn of it.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's liked porn.
I didn't say it was. Oh, yeah. Moon says you can't show regular porn. You have to show gun porn. Because I guess gun porn is like PG-13.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me go find a naked woman straddling a 50 BMG.
No. Just the gun itself.
Well, that'd be boring.
Well, then I guess you're in the wrong community.
I guess I am too.
You need to go join the porn community because, my friend, you have a problem.
Hey, I can quit anytime I want.
It's not what your wife says.
What? I can quit anytime I want?
Yes.
My wife don't say anything about it.
I'm sure she doesn't.
I actually went to a really funny thing the other day, in which apparently my brother-in-law got a new girlfriend.
Wait,
And
what?
my wife was telling me that like her brother has a new girlfriend. And one of the first things she says was, "Yeah, she has like a bunch of tattoos and she's attractive. And I kind of don't want you to meet her because I'm afraid you'll leave me for her." And I'm like, "Well, honey, don't worry about that. We can get you fixed. We can get you worked on."
What was her response to that?
How do you think she responded? With a very angry glare.
And a very angry glare. Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't slap you.
I love my wife. She's a wonderful woman.
You should have responded. It's like, well, if you want to get any work done, I'll support you on that.
No, I already told her that. I'm like, "Honey, I have a plastic surgeon. We can get them titties even bigger."
And maybe make that nose smaller.
I'm like, "Honey, we can turn those D's into a double D." And she got mad about that one. It was really funny.
I'm surprised she can have a straight face with that.
Oh, yeah. Living with me is wonderful.
So I guess you sleep on the couch an awful lot.
No, why would I sleep on the couch? I paid for the bed. I'm not the one unhappy with her. She can go sleep on the fucking couch. There have been times where she has been extraordinarily mad at me and told me to go sleep on the couch, and I would just get in the bed anyways, and she would get all mad, and I'd be like, "I'm sorry, this is my bed. If you have a problem with it, you go sleep on the fucking couch. I'm not fucking getting out of my bed because you have issues."
And how well does that go over?
She gets mad, quiets up, and then just like frumps over to her side. You know, they do that like angry toss thing where they just kind of like toss their entire body over to the side and do that.
Yeah.
Honey,
Okay.
you being mad at me is not going to prevent me from having a good night's sleep. And that's how relationships work.
Really? Well, at least that's how yours work in Texas.
I guess so. Hashtag frump. Although I do have to say, I finally made an effort to stop by GT Distributors today, which is like a police store. And it's fucking cool. And I need to go there more often and buy more stuff. But like I was told the other day that apparently those Glocks with the like fish gill serrations or fish scale serrations, whatever the fuck they're called, the like RTFs,
Right.
apparently they're like rare and expensive. They fucking had shelves upon shelves of them for like $320 or like $399. Like I was just looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I thought these were rare.
You mean $399?
Yeah, $320 or $399. But either way, I was told these were rare. I clearly was mistaken.
Who told you that?
I don't know. Fucking, I think it was DB. It was either DB or PBR.
Might be rare in areas.
But it was cool though. Like they had 511 pants for like fucking $19. And like all the shit was just super, super, super cheap.
Did you get yourself some 911 pants? Or 511 pants?
9/11.
Yeah.
Never forget.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. I've got a pair of never forget pants.
Yeah, nah, I didn't get any today because I was just like, I was looking through all this shit and I'm like, I'm going to come back and buy a ton of shit.
It's my fault for reading something and trying to talk at the same time.
Yeah, how dare you try to multitask? What do you think you are, a woman?
I know, right? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what now? How dare you, sir?
I'm sorry, women are naturally better at multitasking.
No, I'm not paying attention. That's my problem.
Exactly. Not a woman, because if you were, you'd be able to multitask.
So you got 511 pants, and are they any good?
What? 511 pants, any good? Starting to run out of pockets on jeans with my EDC triggering.
Everyday
Yeah, no,
carry.
they're fucking fine. Like, the pants are great. Like, if you try to buy them online, they're like $50, $60 a pair. But, like, again, at the store I went to, like, they were fucking $19 a pair.
So if I give you like $40, could you get me like 2 pairs?
Yeah, sure.
Plus whatever tax I have to pay.
Actually, it'll be a bit more than $40 because there's also shipping and all that too. Shipping and tax.
Well, yeah, true. Tax wouldn't be that bad. Shipping technically wouldn't be that bad too, because just use
stuff it in one of those $5 boxes.
Yeah, and stuff it in one of those flat rate boxes from USPS. Probably be like $15, but still, that it's still I would make out better than trying to buy them online.
Yeah, exactly. Like they were fucking a lot cheaper than I was expecting. Like if you go into Cabela's, they're like fucking $70. If you buy them like directly from the website, they're like $50, $60.
Right.
Oh yeah, and my new bayonet came in. I have no idea which country this is from. But
Okay,
it's cool.
you need to turn the webcam on. You need to show us.
I don't have a webcam.
What the hell, man? What do you mean you don't have a webcam?
Why would I have a webcam? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, playing with his super neat new bayonet.
You're not gonna even show us the bayonet. You are a horrible, horrible person.
Dude, it's like ratchet as fuck. It's chill.
Is it the one you got from eBay?
Yeah, that's the one that was like $13. So like,
Wait,
I
wait.
literally
Did it come
don't
with a
give
frog?
fuck. What?
Did it come with a frog?
Yeah, there's a frog on it.
Okay.
There's just no like strap. Like there's no strap thingy that goes over the hand part, and there's like no belt strap hooky thing. And I have no idea which country this came from because there are like no markings anywhere on it that would suggest where it came from.
You know, if you could tell, if you had a camera of some sort to take pictures of it, you know, G-Webs could tell you what country it's from.
G-Webs looked over the pictures of it on its like page. It was like it's either Romanian or Russian.
It'll probably fit a washer 10.
They also had like an Aimpoint Comp M4 for like $400.
They had what?
I think it's the S, the Comp M4S, because like the battery tube was like, it wasn't above, it was like below the optic.
You know, I need to get myself a bayonet.
Can you get yourself an AK?
Well, I'd rather get the bayonet first.
You're buying the trolley before the horse.
Well, remember what G-Web says. You can never have enough bayonets.
You can also never have enough AKs.
Well, in
Also-
G-Web's case, it's more AK bayonets than AKs because he sold all his AKs.
Also, G-Webs is wrong. Bayonets aren't the coolest. Magazines are the coolest.
And scopes apparently are pretty rad too.
Oh, but excuse me. I'll just sit here and just wait for the banhammer to come in and to take me away
What?
for saying that like bayonets aren't as cool as magazines.
You know, I'm not as reactive as you'd think. But you know, you'll need to watch out for G-Webs.
I know that's what I'm saying. He's just gonna swoop in and like take me away.
He's like, no, you know what he'll do? He'll put you on his no-fly list.
Then I'll never be allowed to go to Cuba again.
And I'm not saying that he has a no-fly list. It's a joke. Just in case anyone gets butthurt on the internet.
Oh no, the internet is not a place where people get butthurt.
Dude, you haven't seen people on Reddit.
I mean, it's okay. It's fine for me to talk bad about like bayonets and say magazines are better as long as I don't like go the extra mile and say something along the lines of, I don't know, the new Red Dawn kicks the old Red Dawn's ass.
Well, I'm half and half on that. I
Like,
mean,
I
because
really-
I've seen them both.
I have also seen them both. Granted, the original Red Dawn kicks off a lot faster and starts up a lot sooner, but There is some charm to the new Red Dawn that, like, I still enjoy it. What was that noise?
What? In my on my side?
No, there's like a bunch of beeping that just went off on my computer.
Oh. My my phone has, every time I get a message on my phone, it plays the Legend of Zelda Link from the Past item get theme.
Mhm.
So looks like Pink started his room up. No, it's da 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 da. That one. Anyways, bayonets are life. You should have a bayonet on every rifle.
I should buy this bayonet. It's apparently a Russian Tula Plum Bakelite bayonet knife scabbard leather.
Leather
Leather.
or leather?
Nah, leather.
That's some leather.
Mm-hmm. And it's only like $50 with shipping.
Oh, very clever.
But yeah, I linked in the side chat what the optic was. Which, that's typically like $500. They're selling it for like $4. I'm like, this place is fucking great. It's a shame it's all the way out in Garland, which is like an hour and a half away from me. But yeah, that's the
one you got?
No, it's not the one I got. That's the one I'm thinking about buying currently because it's actually Russian.
And it's got the frog.
And it's got the frog. And it's got that cool thing where it has 2 marks on it because it was reissued.
You know, I don't really care about issued. I just want a bayonet.
And it has the Tula Star, like, markings on it. The proof marks. Oh, that's actually really cool. It's 2 separate pieces. Like the bayonet scabbard and the bayonet came from 2 separate bayonets that were both like crossed off and then reissued together. So it's even fucking cooler.
Oh, hey. Apparently you can get genuine Soviet Russian army frogs off of eBay now.
Yep. I'm debating on whether I should buy this like actual Russian coat.
I mean, check this out. I'm looking on eBay right now.
Yeah, I just posted the link. I will also click on this link from Pink so I can open up that lobby whenever this one dies.
That's some coat. I'll give you that.
I need to get me that coat.
Da, comrade.
Like, who knows? Granted, it's Texas, so it never gets cold enough to actually really need a coat. But, like, who knows? Maybe a Russian died in that coat, and it, like, will have even more value now, and I'll gain the Russians' power. Just like Castle Wolfenstein.
Castle Wolfenstein.
That game's so fucking good.
Yeah, the new one was pretty good. Though I kind of liked Old Blood better, just because the fact that it went back to the whole occult thing again. Because
I really like Old Blood.
That's what made the games. You know, from Wolfenstein 3D on, the whole occult thing made Wolfenstein great, just great. And then they added the whole alternate future thing, and that was okay. But they killed Jimi Hendrix. I didn't like that.
I mean, Jimi Hendrix is going to die regardless. And secondly, I was super fucking chill with like both of them. Like, I liked the alternative future. That was really cool to me. Plus, it was neat that you banged the fuck out of that Candy Striper every time you saw her. Like, that was also really funny to me. Where it'd be like in a weird, awkward situation where like everyone's talking at a table, and then you would just see BJ Blazkowicz just like look up with an intense look on his face, and then disappear into the back room, and then just the fucking wall starts shaking, and everyone stops what they're doing, just starts staring at the wall.
Oh,
Like, that was one of the funniest fucking scenes. Plus, dude, you got to go to fucking the moon to fight space Nazis.
I know. It reminded me of that one movie with space Nazis, Iron Sky. And if you haven't seen that movie, well, you can go watch it, but don't expect it to be a good movie because it's not. But it's funny because all these spaceships in the movie start appearing, and the whole United Nations are having a meeting, and the North Korean delegate said, I confess. And they're like, yes, North Korea, what do you confess to? The ships are ours. Our great leader built them with his own hands. And everybody just starts laughing uncontrollably at him.
Nice.
And they're like, and he's like, why are you laughing? And they tell him to sit down. It was hilarious. Best part of the movie.
Nice. But yeah, I have yet to finish Old Blood.
Apparently in that movie, Sarah Palin is president.
I'm about it. I'm sure she'd make a great president. There was a porn based on her.
Yeah, she'd make a better president than Hillary. But anyways, if anyone's interested, I'll throw that link out there. We're not doing dueling lobbies because I don't have a banjo.
No.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Very funny.
I mean, you say that now, but like, someone's going to start having to scream like a piggy, and then like this whole lobby is going to take a very dark turn.
Isn't that how all lobby chats end up?
And then I get to shoot someone with a crossbow.
No, not tonight.
Don't take this away from me.
We have to. I'm sorry, but we have to. Yeah, let me throw up the link again for people. I'm just hosting this one until, match chat.
Okay, the chat I won't get to be a part of.
Well, I'm not the one to say anything on that one.
I mean, it's okay, Night Strikes. You don't have to hate freedom too.
I love freedom. I'm from Arizona. Granted, I live in South Carolina, and I'm sad.
You do hate freedom, but it's okay. I'm not going to judge you for hating freedom.
If I could move back to Arizona right now, I would, but I can't right now.
Cool.
Oh, hey, there's Hawaii. Wonder if he's feeling better now.
Oh, Classic Firearms is currently selling Dracos now for $4.99.
I still wouldn't buy one.
Why? The Romanians make a good gun.
I know, I got the email too, but, I don't want a Draco.
Why? The Romanians make it again. The Romanians make a good gun.
I'm not saying it's a bad gun. I just don't
It's
want
not
a
their fault that Sentry takes their parts kits and then builds like shitty guns out of them.
Where are you seeing the Dracos? I don't see them.
Front page of Classic Firearms, $4.99.
I just got one of their emails. They said the Red Army standard is back.
Oh no, that's actual garbage. But that's because it's actually built by Sentry.
And it's like what? $100 more than it's worth?
More than that, it doesn't even have a fucking bayonet lug on it.
Oh shit, yeah, it doesn't. I just noticed that now.
Like, it's a fucking neutered AK. And they're like, yeah, no, it's chill. Like, they did that so they can be compliant in, like, the Nazi states. With just, like, a few simple tweaks. Comes with two 30-round Magpul magazines. Well, that's actually kind of shitty. I don't know. I honestly prefer the Tapco magazines over the Magpul magazines when it comes to AK stuff. We are currently being graced with Tactical Jesus' presence.
Well, it's better than Raptor Jesus. Because, it's Raptor Jesus. Well, technically, it's AK Jesus, not just Jesus. It's AK Jesus.
That's not an AK.
Are you sure it's not an AK?
Oh, no, that is an AK. Sorry,
No.
it looks like a VZ.
No, it's not a VZ. That's totally an AK. You can tell by the structure.
That sounds stuck in my head, I might add.
Interesting.
Oh, go on.
I just got a message over YouTube.
Oh, go on.
No, I won't.
Oh, okay. You know what? You're right. I should go buy that, like,
Morrison,
RTF.
were you denied by a 4473?
Huh? What? No. Wait, me? What?
You said in the chat.
Oh. No, I've never been denied by a 4473. How did you get denied by a 4473?
And you realize now they aren't processing an appeals right now. Granted, they might take an appeal. You can file it, but they
Wait, how
aren't
did you get
processing.
denied by a 4473? Like, I thought those aren't even real background checks. They just file those.
They still call the FBI and check. And the FBI says yes or no. Well, shit, you need to go, I don't know.
Well, the 3-day thing still applies, right? If he waits 3 days, it's still his gun. Then you can go pick it up.
In his state, yeah. Well, it depends on what state he's in. If you've never been have you ever been hospitalized or anything? Because this is the shit I was talking about on one of my shows a while back about the whole, fact that appeals weren't being processed. This is my fear, that the government can just decide to say deny on anyone who buys a gun, period, and then gets denied and can't appeal it because they're not processing the appeals. Because you might be SOL until they start processing appeals.
Well, then your name, did you put your social in your 4473 thing?
This is one of my fears, the fact that the government can just say whenever someone who is clean goes to go buy a gun, they can just say, oh, yeah, by the way, you've been denied, even if they haven't done anything wrong. And if the government isn't processing those appeals, then those people can't get their guns. There's your backdoor gun control right there.
Whole thing might have been was someone with your name recently did something and it fucked everyone else with your name up, and the government gets easily confused by simple things like that and just said, for safety's sake, they just go, yeah, everyone with this name, they're going to have issues unless you add an extra thing with your social security number on it. If your name's fucking John Doe or fucking whatever, or John Smith, you are fucked trying to buy a gun unless you put your social security number in.
Yeah. And this is why I said that whole thing of them not processing appeals is bad, because, as I said, they can just decide not, even though someone's clean, they can decide not to allow them to buy a gun and deny them, and they can't appeal. Well, they can appeal it, but the thing is they're not processing the appeal, so technically those people can't get their guns. Which is a bad thing. Yeah, 30 days you can redo a 4473? What the hell? What were you picking up?
Also, I would heavily check on the laws in your state, because there's currently a thing in a lot of states that if oh, never mind, that's not if you get denied, that's if it goes into limbo. Never mind, I'm incorrect.
Yeah. I know a lot of people don't put their social on their 4473s. Unfortunately, the last couple times I've done it, I've actually gone and put my social on it, but I've gotten cleared each and every time. So
yeah, I've never not used my social on when I'm purchasing a gun, just to make sure.
I mean, because they're gonna look it up anyways, regardless, and they've got your. Yeah. I know people have said they don't need my social security number; they've already got it. Well, that may be true, but if you give it to them ahead of time,
It kind of obligates them to use it, whereas if you don't, they'll just go, well, fuck it, that's more work to try to clear out who this person is.
tell him he's denied.
Yeah.
You know, it might be a backdoor thing. I don't know. I know some people don't do it, and you know, it's your decision whether to do it or not. I mean, it technically does say it's optional in the form.
Yeah. However, even though it says optional, I every single time use it because I would just rather not take the risk and just fucking not have to like worry about my thing not clearing.
Right.
Although I kind of want one of my friends to try to buy a gun because I'm pretty sure they're not allowed to own a gun. And I want to see what happens.
Were they arrested?
No.
Hospitalized?
Yep.
For what?
I don't know, either suicide or depression. I guess both those together. Like they were in a medical
It
hospital.
depends. It depends on state laws, really.
But apparently there's like some weird gray ground where if it was like a minor, or if they were a minor when it happened, it doesn't matter. So I don't know the ruling completely, so I'm like trying to pressure them into buying a gun just so I can see what happens.
Awesome. Well, I have no idea, Morrison. You really should go and check your local laws. Check. I mean, if you're a member of the NRA, call the NRA and ask them. That's where they can help you, because you've been denied, and if you've bought guns before, you've never been denied. That's a call for some sort of form of action. Okay. Well, you've already contacted them. Well, you've pretty much done everything you can do at this point. Good luck on hearing back from the ATF, though.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Not really.
Yeah. The only way you can get a hold of the ATF is if you call them and wait like 2 hours on the phone.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I'm going to end this, and everyone needs to go over to Pink's chat.
Okay, I'm hopping over.
I will give the link out in here just so you guys don't have to, look for it, all right?
I found it. I'm the world's greatest detective.
There's the link for it, Morrison, so just go over there, hang out. I'm heading out. Everyone, thank you for listening. This was the Early Lobby. I'm Night Strike. See you later.